That's funny. Yeah, no, I don't really use blueprints much, but building out my train network, once I got a blueprint like working correctly, oh my god, it was a godsend. It was so nice to have a good functioning blueprint for that. So that's why might as well share the knowledge, right? A little bit. Might as well. All right. See, this is the part I don't get. That pipe down yonder is flowing 600. Shouldn't this one be flowing 600 all the time too? Because, I mean, it's there. I've got it. And I've got valves everywhere too, by the way, because why not? So, yeah. Valves, I'm a big fan of valves now. To be honest. Especially with these fluid tanks, like putting two of them next to each other, I put a valve between, because otherwise you get like a weird sloshing effect going, and I don't like it. Alright, so let's look at these first ones that we fired up, by the way. Are they all running? They are all running. So I think we can turn, like, the pipe's full, everything's running. I think we can turn these first 4 on then. I hope. Maybe, like, wait a second in between to let it, you know? Because we are going to be using all 600 diesel or 600 fuel through that pipe, so. Again, I don't know if that's actually how I should do that, or if I should, like, you know, take one away so there is always extra. Like, that pipe should stay at 600 in my opinion, but 599, 600. It should just, I don't get that. I don't know. Not a Satisfactory expert. I just play one on the internet sometimes. I think that's all running too, right? Can you imagine if pollution was a thing in this game? Running all these diesel engines. All right, I'm gonna let that one. That's the one we just started. It needs more time to fill, and so does this one. So we'll let them be. And I guess, oh, that's okay. How much fuel's here? There's not a lot. Not a lot, but that's because it's not making a lot back on the other end, I think. Or should we stay here, chat, for a minute? Maybe we stay here until that train gets back and we see, like, what's the trend here? Like, are we gonna run out in between train drop-offs, or are we able to move enough with a train to stay with one train, or probably need to go with 2? I mean, it's not that far of a haul. It's only from, like, where I'm at down to here and back. It's not super far, but I don't know. I said the other day, and I'll say it again, because I firmly believe it. If this doesn't work, it wouldn't be that difficult to run belts between. Like, I'm not going to have to rebuild the entire power plant if the whole train thing doesn't work. So we're producing 30 megawatts now, by the way. So we actually have extra. Like, hooray. I don't think it's actually extra, though. I don't think everything's actually connected that we have built. But that's okay. So at least there's not, like, trains having to wait for each other. Realistically, there's 2 trains here, but That's okay. I think that's our train we're looking for right there. But that no trains should be shouldn't lock each other ever. That shouldn't be an issue. So we got one oil train down here. We got the other oil train up north. Not terrible. Not terrible, but I just want to, I'm curious here. I mean, that's cooking through the oil. Or through the fuel. That is flying through it right now. So. And it's gonna, well, oh, the empty containers aren't being puked. Okay, that's good. So it is gonna puke a bunch of empty containers, so. At some point. We're not quite recycling all of them yet. But eventually we'll be recycling most of them. Slow start. Slow but steady, chat. Slow but steady. Holy cow. Well, Lord, thanks for the stream streak and hello. It's going. I think the big problem I'm gonna have is getting enough oil here. Or getting enough fuel here. And it's not really the fuel part, it's the oil. Getting enough oil moved across the entire map is gonna be the issue. But it is up and running almost full out right now, and we're producing 33,800 ish, 33,000 right now. So we're getting there, you know. How is my PC still alive? Yep, my air conditioner's running good. That's how. That's how. I've got this. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just need more trains, probably. It's a decent amount. Lord, yeah. This is all generators out here. There's 30 in a run, and there's four runs. So it's a lot. I built it all. Actually built all of that today. And then I'm unpacking all the fuel up here. All these packagers. And then I'm waiting on a train. Once that train comes back, then we're going to leave this particular thing. Although technically I still have 4 generators I need to turn on. But yeah, see, we're out of oil or out of fuel there, which that's fine. I'm curious how far into our storage we get in between trains. That's what I'm curious about. So, because like this one ain't got none, which I kind of expected that. I may have to turn that run off for a little bit and let it like catch up. But I also just need more trains probably. Here comes the train right now. It should be coming around that mountain here in a second, chat. There it is. So that's kind of a long time in between trains. So I would say I definitely need a second one of those trains. Yeah, I think I do. But it should be bringing me an entire carload, at least on the front, so. There, all these are going to be empty, so. Yeah. Should be bringing full cars, so. Which that's good. The trains kind of just take forever. They're so much fun. At this point, I'm way too committed to like give up on the trains, so. Way too committed. I have to use trains at this point. I will figure it out. I will put a billion trains. I'll put more stations in. I don't care. I will get it to work. It's, you know, it will work. That's all there is to it. It will work. So we got double conveyors all down to expedite things, and technically I'm not even running at one. Oh, see, that is so much oil, or so much fuel. Okay. So I would say another train would solve any issue here. Okay, we'll build it in a second. Let me go turn these other generators on, and then we'll have the full system running. I think it's been long enough. That pipe's all full, so we should be good. The mini cart. Yeah, I'll just run a bunch of mini carts between here and the refinery. Could you imagine how many mini carts that would take? All right, so we should be pinned out at 35,300. 35,000 megawatts, chat. That's where we should be living. I'm cool with that right now, you know. Pretty good. That's true. PC stress test, yeah. All right. Let's build. Oh man, I heard brakes on something. I was like, oh god, what just broke? I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Train. And 1, 2 cars. And that is going to run. I put that the wrong way around, didn't I? How down? We need that to face that direction. There you go, much better. That is going to run from. Did I name this one? Fuel. Okay, I know it, buddy. Sorry. My bad. Actually, I shouldn't run it from this one first. I should click on this other station first, which I did name. Okay, and then it's gonna run to here. Yeah. And that's probably, that's not far enough. Oh no. That's not the train. There you go. I gotta keep them far enough away from each other to where they don't, they need to stay far away from each other. Alright, let's, I'll just drive it down yonder and play, the timing game eventually. But it's working. That's the important part here, chat. It's working. At least this part is. I'm still worried about getting enough oil. I probably don't have enough oil moving. But this should fix the fuel problem. And then more trains for oil. I may end up having to go over there and rethinking the whole like loading facility. Because right now there's six oil extractors that are being loaded onto 3 cars. So I might have to like rethink that, redo it. Which I would have to turn my entire refinery off if I'm going to do that. So. Does it have any double loops or corkscrews? No, it has helixes though. Yeah. Definitely helixes. Got a couple of them. Quite a few of them, actually. But no double loops and corkscrews. Sorry. Double loops and corkscrews. Easy for me to say. Okay, there's the fuel train right there. So if we give this one a minute before we start this fuel train, then we should be good. Let's go see how much is in the thing. Oh, good. I didn't run a red light. Oh, crap. I ran a red light. My bad. My bad. And hopefully all of this is flying with its product. But hopefully it is. Oh, it actually kind of is, though. Okay, so here, let's look at this. Okay. That's what I wanted to see, boys. I wanted... Okay, that one's still having some issues. This one's still not great, but it's catching up. This is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see this thing be full by the time we got here, chat. This is what I wanted to see. This is good. There's a cool IRL mod in the works. Exact. Is that for like spraying, Trent? So far. That's pretty cool. That's what we wanted to see, though, here, chat. We wanted to see full cars or full buildings when we got back here. Oh, that's not even empty. Bro, that's good. Is this empty? That's empty. I kind of figured that would be empty. I wish it would tell you from, okay, but the fact that's not, well, maybe it is empty. Why aren't you guys running? Why aren't you running? What's your problem? Oh, you're backed up with heavy oil residue. That's not a terrible thing to have happen, right? Oh, it's like tree and... Oh, that's cool, Trent. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Okay, you don't have any crude oil. But yeah, you are also out of crude oil. Okay, we need more trains. But being full on heavy oil residue, that's kind of interesting, huh? I don't think that should be a thing. I don't think that should actually be a thing, especially if some of them are out of oil. I mean, that's not the worst thing that could happen here, to be full on oil residue. Well, does that mean that... That does not mean that this is full. Okay. That's okay. Okay, this is flowing 500, so I mean, it's chooching. It's definitely chooching. Okay, we're gonna bring in, that's empty containers. Okay. So that's good. That's gonna bring in a bunch of empty containers. That's gonna flow. That's gonna flow on all these belts here. Watch this, Jazz. This is gonna be wild in a second here. Those are gonna flow on these belts here, and they're gonna feed in on priority mergers. So instead of making new containers, we're about to be recycling containers, basically. Once that train leaves us. Come on, train, go away. Wait. You know, it helps if you set your train stations up to unload instead of load. Dang it! Alright, so in the meantime, we're still using plastic. Look at all these running, though. All of these are running, making containers right now. All of the packagers are packaging water right now. The system is alive. The system is alive, chat, and working. It sounds pretty cool, Trent, yeah. It does sound pretty cool. I mean, as long as this run of refineries Bro, they're literally green, okay? Chat next to the pits. As long as this row of refineries is all green, we're golden because that's what's making the fuel. The rest of them, if we like have an issue like we're having here where it's full on oil residue, a smidge, that's fine. Right? Like this is okay. It's full. I don't know what to do about that. Put another pipe in? I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. You got Jacob. Now that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. All right. Obviously, we can see what's happening here, though, right, chat? We need more oil in the first. Huh. Oh, which that's just unloaded oil. Okay. So we need more throughput. We need more throughput. We need more trains. I mean, that's pretty good, though. Oh my God, look at the packaged fuel that's going out of here. Bro. This one's still running out of storage. That's why that belt's full. The rest of these are not full. But look at it's so laggy. Holy crap. Bro. That is amazing. All right, so we need another train on this run. Because there's no oil here at all. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put another... where's it at? All right. Actually, if we just build it over here. They got a mod so you can see a neighbor working in the field. They did, John. I saw that on TikTok, and I thought that was interesting. I don't know that I'm going to run it, but it seemed interesting, yeah. For sure. Let's see. This should run from there. 33. I didn't name that one yet. Now, wait. Oh, it kicked it out because I went out of there, huh? Okay. Now, I kind of need to wait, though. Okay, wait. Here's the train right here for pulling into that station. No, that's the packaged fuel train pulling in. Never mind, wrong one. I don't know where the train is that belongs here, so. Although, actually, should we just go out yonder now? I need to go out yonder and see how that's handling life. This seems to be working good. I just need more oil here. That first one's still completely full. Oh, bro, that's crazy. That is so much packaged fuel, by the way. I mean, it's literally 2,280 a minute when it's all running as it is. So, yeah. That's what I was nervous about, Trent, with that mod. It was like, how laggy was it going to be actual? Because that part makes me nervous with something like that. Okay, 1 oil train, 2 oil trains, 3 oil trains, 1's leaving here now. So we've got them spread out. Boom. It's happening. They're spread out. This might actually work. Why are we stopping? Why do I have a red light? Oh, I got a train in front of me. Okay. Bro, clear the block. Come on. Thank you. It hurt me. Oh boy, it's actually working, chat. Look out, y'all. Especially once we get containers coming back in here. And Yeah. Actually, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be curious to mess with that. There's a few mods here lately, like that one and the crop rotation mod, although the menu for that looks confusing. But there's some mods lately that could be interesting. Yeah. Would be interesting. Well, if you had to use different chemical, it would be John, yeah. That would be cool. Alright, we are zipping. Nothing but open track in front of us. Hell. What's it going down the helix right now, looks like. So. Chad, I think we're doing it, though. I said by the end of tonight, I think we're there. As long as we're able to move enough oil. That's the actual issue, but let's go out here and see what this thing's looking like as far as the oil extractors and loading and stuff. If we need to, we could separate it out and make it so that you know, maybe it loads 2 trains, 2 different loading facilities. But we'll just have to wait and see. That'd be cool, Trent, yeah. Spray resistant weeds, water hemp, yeah. That would be terrible. I mowed down a bunch of water hemp yesterday. For some reason, out on our lane, there's a part of it that, like, Zach's family farms next to there, right there. And last year and years in the past, they've been really good about coming in there and spraying, taking care of the water hemp and everything in that little strip of grass. And for some reason this year, they're not spraying at all. And so I'm not gonna, can't kill water hemp. They're 2 feet tall, so just mow them down. Yeah. Nice, Trent. That's cool. But yeah, it's been, I've mowed it twice now this summer, and they're like 2 feet tall every time I mow them down. Pretty much what you work with. That's true, Trent, yeah. That is true. Alright, we are at the oil facility. How full is this? Oh, see, that's plumb full. That's what we want to see. Now that's not plumb full. And that's plumb full. And actually, I could probably do with some valves here, to be honest. Interesting. All right. As long as the train loaders are full before the next train gets here, bro, we're golden, right? That's all that really matters. I do have these tanks kind of pinned together, which may not be a good thing, because there's probably sloshing going on right now. Although maybe not, because they're all just... Now, some of these extractors don't produce as much oil, so... I may put some valves on this stuff now that I know about valves and have been using valves. Because, yeah, I might. I don't know. We'll see. But it seems to be working. We have to mix the chemical. That would be cool. That could be cool. I could put another facility right on top of this one. Grab a track off the helix. It could happen, y'all, but like that's gonna be... Here comes the train. Up on the track. By the time it zips down the helix, this is basically full. That one's basically full. That one's basically full. I mean, even if it's not 100% full, it's fine, right? It will be full. Oh yes, it will be full. By the time that runs down the helix, okay, that one's full. They're all going to be full now. So as long as these trains keep running like that, I mean, here comes the other one at the grassland. I don't think that one's going to be, it won't be full by the time that one gets here, probably. As long as everything keeps running like that, I would say we're chilling. I kind of don't like how much we have in some of these tanks, but now some of these are a lot better than other ones as far as the oil extractors. Pure nodes versus impure nodes. So there's that one, or there's that. I feel like they were paying attention. Oh, I'm sure modders get requests every day for things, right? And hopefully they listen, yeah. Bro, we're about to have 2 trains in the helix. We might actually have 2 trains in the helix. I've been wanting this the whole time. Although technically these 2 trains are too close together, but to actually perfectly gap the trains out is going to be a nightmare. Plus, once I get more trains interacting or on the network, they're not going to stay perfectly synced ever. So I'm not worried about it necessarily. It's still, it's going to be over 2,000 time it gets here. So like, it's fine, you know? I don't see an issue with this so far. They're 2,200 almost. 2254. What does the train actually hold? I don't even know. Like a car, I should say. That I'm actually not sure about. Just saying. Tell me. So it holds 2,400. So that was almost a full car. 2,400. Okay. So as long as that gets 2,400, I don't really care. Yeah. Problem is, I think we're going the wrong way on this, aren't we? To a point. And making all of this like even, because like I said, some of the oil extractors are better than other ones. I mean, I do have cross pipes in these, and I would say it's working. I mean, they all fill basically. This one's filling a little light, but you know, if this one gets full, it'll spill over. That's why I put the cross pipes in, since fluids will go any direction. I think this is fine. Chat, do you guys have any thoughts about this? I think we're chilling out here, personally. I think we'll be okay. Our power it's still not quite 100% like even. There's a little bit of a variation in it, but it's not bad. Need pipe upgrades. They're all Mark IIs. I can't do anything. There's only Mark II pipes. That's Trent's thought about this, by the way. Trent, thanks for the bits. Oh, God. At some point, the trains will come back with oil in them. I mean, I guess that's the hope, right? The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put valves right here, just to like stop any sloshing in the potential pipe. I don't know that there's going to be, but a valve never hurt anybody, so that's the only thing I'm actually gonna do is just put a valve right there. I mean, technically, I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure I built it to the 2,550 is what I should be refining a minute out there. I believe. So there, so like here's a perfect example. This that module's gonna get full. See, the problem is I need these to fill evenly. And maybe that's why, well, no, that first run was all, no, there were some that were on the, when we go back to the refinery, those first 2 tanks might be a little light because that one's not filling quite as fast. Although it's got more than the thing holds, or, well, should by the time the train gets here, so it's fine. I think we're okay. I mean, yeah, I'd love for the oil to come, or trains to come back not completely empty, but I don't know how realistic that is. Either way, it's working, and you know, I'm happy with it. Actually, very happy with this right now. This is great. All my hard work, all my hours of hard work, finally starting to pay off. Oh man. Now we can definitely maybe like go attach to that thingy doofer and get us some oil that way too. Just so that we make sure we have extra oil. We can do that too. Or, you know, technically speaking, we need, well, eventually we need to rebuild our first oil power plant. But I'm kind of done messing with oil for right now, to be honest. Kind of over it, if you will. Oh, man. So now ore production, yep. Yeah, I think that's the next thing I need to do is start working on my ore factory, or my ingot factory, which is ore production, yeah. Squirrely Dan, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's poppin'? How are you? At least for a little bit, because a bunch of our stuff is connected, so like our power should be okay for a little while. At least a little while. Yeah. I'm not caught up on Dragons, Dan. No, I didn't watch last week's until last night. I didn't watch last night's yet. So I might watch it tonight. Unless I have like YouTube to watch it. Maybe. But definitely not caught up. Sorry. But thanks for asking. I appreciate you actually asking, you know, before saying something. Are you watching last night's right now? Nice. Okay. All right, so chat, I think, I don't think I have my personal miners on me, so I need to go get my big train. And we need to start making all of the ores on the train network. That's what we need to do next. That's our next step, isn't it? Yeah. You know better than to drop spoilers. I appreciate it, man. Down the helix. Hooray. I did watch Big Brother last night, yes. Although I'll be honest, the first half I don't really remember all of it. I was dozing pretty aggressively. But I did watch the whole thing, yes. So yeah. I remember most of it. I think. I think. Yeah, we should be good. Wait. 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 Departure. Hell, I didn't know you could do that. So now it won't leave until it's full. That's probably a good thing, right? The wrong. I'm cool with how it's gone so far, Sean. Bro, that's crazy. Thanks for the pro tip for Satisfactory. I didn't know that was a thing, chat, to be honest. Temperatures kept you out of the garage? Oh, I bet they did, Dan. I had to mow grass yesterday in the heat. The hottest heat index I saw yesterday was 127, Dan. I thought I was gonna die sitting on the zero turn mowing grass, to be honest. It was not pleasant. There was nothing fun about it. Normally I really enjoy mowing grass. I must have looked like a drowned rat when I got into the shed, because Dad took one look at me after I got done mowing, and he's like, let's go home. Although he was in the shed where we have air conditioning, it's not like good air conditioning. And all he did was he was putting a handle on a sledgehammer. And he looked like a drowned rat, and I was like, you good? And he's like, I got overheated. And all he was doing was putting a handle on a sledgehammer and like running a saw and a sander a little bit, you know? And he was cooked, bro. He was absolutely fried. So I kind of looked at him and I was like, oh, let's go home. So we kind of looked at each other and like, let's go home. So it was, yeah, we had to get the heck out of there. It also was like a little after 4 o'clock. So it was like, you know, the heat of the day, the hottest part. So but yeah, it was good to get out of there for sure. For sure. All right, so here's what I'm thinking, chat. I'm gonna grab my work train. Now, I have to be extremely careful now with my work train, so I do not block the top track. Okay? I cannot block the top track because I cannot block the oil trains. If I block the oil trains, everything's in shambles. Everything fails, right? So I 1000% cannot block. I can't block the oil trains, right? Whatever happens, can't do it. Unless I come over here and turn the entire thing off first. Then I can block the oil trains. But otherwise, the oil trains need to keep rolling. So I can run my work train on the lower network. That's fine. These don't have heavy oil residue. Huh. These are the last ones on that run is what it is. Okay.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. You can, it's just preferred.
No. I cannot block. I cannot, Trent. Thanks for the bits, but I cannot block it. If I block it, bad things happen. Until I get my battery backup going, then if I have a battery backup going and I block it, then it's fine. But yeah, see, this is not good though. There's no oil here. So even with 4 trains running now, yeah, train just jumped off there. I mean, we're pumping oil, but we're still not pumping enough, right? That's empty. Chat, this is not good, is it? Maybe I should just attach that over here and plumb it in real quick to help. Gotta keep it running. Good things and bad things all at the same time. No, only bad things. Only bad things. That's all it would be, is bad things. What does this even take to, I don't know if I've ever set one of these up. It's not a regular, extractor, right? No, that takes one of them, that takes one of them other things. Do I even have that? I don't even think I have that. I don't have that, do I? No. No. I don't have it. I have to go unlock it. No. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Now, I could run off this other oil well that's over here. Well, that's good to see, actually. Hold up. Okay, that's actually good to see. The first and the 4th car are coming back with fuel on board. That's kind of interesting, right? That's actually very interesting, I feel like. Huh. I guess that's a good thing. And that's already full. Well, not full. Okay. The 4th one. Now, the only thing I guess I didn't do was I don't have any, like, mergers, priority mergers or whatever, priority splitters to, like, intermingle any of the packaged fuel. Like, it only... Each run is its own run. I'm kind of wondering if I need to do that. Oh, you know what, though? I think the 4th run is actually less refineries. I might have messed up on this. The 4th run, which would be actually this top one here. I think it's actually a couple less refineries. But it's also full, so, like, it's okay. It's probably because it started with a full storage. To be honest, that's probably why. Well, it was full. Yeah. It's fine. See, that's not good. That's not, yeah, these ones, not, that one's good. So those middle 2, which I think what's happening is the middle 2 would be the ends of the heavy oil residue, because it feeds from this end and from the other end. And then there's a gap in the pipe in the middle. And so I think what's happening is just the ends of the run are not quite getting as much heavy oil as they should. See, here's the gap right here. There's a gap in that. So, like, that's not moving any oil, heavy oil residue right now. Very little. So, like, if that runs out, it doesn't surprise me. Interesting. So, like, maybe I do need to have something that could, like, overflow to the other conveyor, but I kind of don't want to because I kind of like how clean this all is. But, like, I probably should, and I know how to do it for a couple of them real easy and clean. That's obvious, but to keep them all clean and to keep speed, because I don't need a full belt capacity, but I need most of it, is what it is. So I could do it on the other end too, at the actual like power plant. I could do that too. Use pumps or add a second pipe. Where would I get the supply from for the said second pipe, though? That's what I'm not sure about. Yeah, where would I get the supply, though? Like, run a T here and run another clean pipe all the way down and connect it in the other end? Is that what you mean? Because actually, I do have... There is a... It's here somewhere. There it is. I did put a pump on that one. So that one has a pump. Because honestly, I kind of feel like I'm running into the same issue that I'm running into out yonder, is the that I'm using all 600 or whatever. I'm using all of it. Is the issue 600? Yeah. So I don't know where I'd get the supply from. I guess maybe like a T right here and then run down and connect it in. Do the same thing on the other end. I don't know if that would help. I feel like I'd have to run pumps on that too. Like I could just get rid of this little bit right here. 6.7. It's 600, not 7. 7 might be better. Boy. It might work. Okay. I mean, I'm here for might works. I'm here to learn. Where's that? I have a hotbar. There we go. Okay. Because honestly, I was thinking about doing this same thing out yonder, to be honest, out at the actual generator. Bro, those I don't know if that's the packagers. I guess it's the packagers. They sound wild sometimes. Like they really crank up. Now, I have to be careful doing this, I feel like, because somewhere I'm going to either need a pump or valves. Because I don't want, I want I want flow in a certain direction. I don't want multiple directions of flow. That is the packagers, dude. They sound crazy sometimes. So, like, technically, that's not even going to get any oil because there's no oil down here. Okay. Yeah, dog. We got flow. Now, if I just put... If I put, say, a valve in here, then that's going to make it so no oil can come back. And then maybe just for funsies' sake, I don't know that we need it, but what if we just put a pump? That pump would have to be over here. Pump there, and then forward. Yeah, that looks promising, huh? Looking good, boys. Looking good. See, should be way more here, though. I would think this stuff, I mean, I don't know, man. Put a buffer in. There is a valve on this side of the buffer to keep anything from acting weird. They're all basically green except for this one, and it's out of oil. Out of crude. Which, honestly, we might have to do the same thing on these, too. I don't know. This is doing the same thing where it's out of crude. These are out of... Yeah. But when we're running flat, we shouldn't need any pumps, you know? Running in flat conditions, it should be peachy. Okay, we're getting a little bit in here, which is fine. I wasn't expecting it to be full yet, obviously, or at all. And maybe I need to do the thing like I did out at the power plant. Turn off a couple, let the system fill up, then turn it on. Maybe I need to do that. Like, purposefully turn off two. Let this top pipe actually fill up. Because it will now. Should. Maybe. Actually put a, I don't want any of that oil getting in here either. I feel like the top pipe is getting more oil than the bottom one. Because it is. You know, and some of this might be... You know what? That's what it is. It might have been like, you know, it called for, say, 9.5 refineries, and I may have gone with 10. So there might be extra refining capabilities here, if you catch my drift. So that's probably part of what's going on, too. Just saying. I kind of wonder if maybe we should, up at the actual generation area, if we should go up there and pin all the tanks together at some point. Like on the output side of the tank, maybe, or no, there's not enough throughput anywhere there, though, is the problem. Because I'm already maxed out my 600, so probably not going to be able to do that. The only place I'd be able to really do anything would be here with conveyor belts. But that would be the only place. Really, we're not, like, full anywhere, so... No, not 670, Trent. Sorry. Sad, I know. I know. So stupid. But that's okay. See, this is full again with oil. See, I don't understand that either. Why are these getting full? There's a tank down there that's nowhere near full. I mean, I guess the problem is I'm trying to move 600 through that main pipe. So I think it's fine. That pipe is literally not moving anything. Why aren't you working? Maybe next time I build something, I don't build it with the intent of using all 600 of the pipe. Maybe only build it to like 500. Because that seems to be the issue. It's like the pipes don't like to rev up and stay at 600. I almost feel like. I even have valves here too, so like you can't go, like you can't take oil from there and put it here in this pipe. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. That's what I did, so. I don't know. Seems like it's working. There's more of them that are green than yellow, so. As long as our generation's fine, we should be okay. Could I use slugs to make it an even working number? Yes, or I could just, well, I can go down. So where it calls for 9.5 and I put 10, I could just go turn one down. I could do that too. Yeah. I'm not like a super balanced kind of guy when it comes to this stuff, you know? So yeah. That are full the T move up the line. Yeah, I don't know. What I really need is a buffer with two inputs. And I know there's a mod for that, but I ain't got no mods. I ain't got no mods. I don't know if I have a green light. I need to drive carefully now that I have all these other trains running around on here. And again, I can't block. I can't block anything. I gotta be very cautious about how I get around on the map now with my train. I need to be very, very. Maybe I should put crude oil on the little car and have that drive over there. Maybe I should do that. Let's see. That one connects to the low track, so we want to go there. I don't really want to run on the upper track right now. Not with this behemoth of a train anyways. All right. Yeah, you could definitely adjust it to the whole number to get like to be perfect if you wanted to. Absolutely. I mean, you could punch in the whole math if you really wanted to, but it's fine. As long as we're making a lot of packaged fuel and that's all working, I don't really see too big of an issue with it, you know. That's what matters. We got to keep the packaged fuel going so that our power keeps running, so we can run that whole refinery. So as long as that's working, we're doing our job. The only thing I might do is I don't have that like oil extractor pump. I don't know what it's called. I don't have it unlocked yet. So I could unlock that and pump some oil over there, because I think if nothing else, I think I'm still having an oil issue. Although with the cars not leaving till they're full now from over there, or they shouldn't leave till they're full, they should be very spaced out, like consistently. And we might still need another train. I don't know. I mean, there's one there. There's one up at the other helix. So we'll see. Honestly, I kind of, since we have it set to keep, like, they have to be full, I don't know if this makes sense, but I almost wouldn't mind if there was, like, an extra one every time. Like, when one leaves, the next one's pulling in behind it right away. Or almost right away. I don't know if that makes sense, but that way you're sending the trains as fast as possible. I don't know. It's like, if I have more trains, I don't care. Like, more trains, more better. Maybe underclock to 75. Well, then I can't generate the power that I'm making. I'd have to go turn off the power. I think ultimately I just should not have made the math to the 60 or to the 600. I think that's probably where I actually messed up. Was making it for 600. Hey, Trent, that's not funny, by the way. Thanks for the bits, though. Still not funny. Still has not gotten funny. Just for the record. Oh, that needs to go pirate chat. That's not high enough. Still not funny. Still not funny. I can't even pull in here without blocking the whole darn thing. Dang it, I was hoping I could park in here. This is a coal loading facility, and I was hoping I could park the train here. I believe when I was exploring one time on here, I found a crap load of iron, like right over there somewhere. I was gonna go grab that, but I can't park in here because that coal train, well, the coal train could stop. But we'll just go park up here on the main line. Nothing runs on this part of the line, so we'll just park up here for now. But I want to find that iron that I found that time. It's on the, I think it's on the other side of that, like, mountain over there. I still need to fix all these train tracks too. I have not gotten around to that yet. Alright, train is all on flat here. Saved it. Alright, I know that I need my personal miners. So I'm gonna go build some iron mines, obviously I need that. Although, really, I should work on building the track up there first. Before worrying about this. And honestly, I think I need more. But if we look, I believe... Okay, there's one. Pure. There's a bunch. Pures. Maybe it was these then. Those are all pures. There's like a bunch of them. 4 of them. Oh, that's... Bro, that's it right there. That's it right there. Other side of the water. Up to the right. Huh. I would have swore they were not up to the right. I don't know. I was exploring one day and found a bunch. Alright, we're going jetpacking and... We're going jetpacking. And I only have 185 fuel, but oh, you know what? They're up there, aren't they? Right? They are up there. Okie dokie. Although, impure, pure back there. That one would be easy to run. You know what? It was those back there, wasn't it? Because I kept saying like, oh, it's just south of my, or it's just north of the coal. Let's go up there first. I think it's up there. I think there's more. There's a copper right there. There's a cave. Oh god. I don't like caves in this game. To be honest. Not a fan. Or the gas. I need to get mask unlocked, or yeah. Filters and stuff unlocked. It's not a cave, I swear. I'm off my right. It must be over here then. They're far enough away that they're not scanning though. And I've been to them though. That's what's got me tripped up. I've been to them. Where the heck are they? You know, I should build a bunch of those personal miners, put them in the cloud, huh? That'd be a good thing to work on. Actually, I feel like they're on the edge of a cliff. But they're not all the way north. They must be those other ones I was looking at first. There ain't nothing up here and on the edge of this cliff. Wait, why did I put those in my hand? I guess so you could place them, but like I don't need that, obviously. Alright, I'm disoriented now. Good. Glad to see it. Why's it gotta be so dark all the time, man? I know it just got dark, but like still. It's gotta be those other ones over there. But I swear it was farther north than that. I guess I'm wrong. But that's okay. I go for a swim. Hopefully there's a bottom here. Oh, that totally looks like a face up there. A little bit. I have nothing else. We'll get some more slugs. It's never a bad thing. We got the thing back at home to sloop them, so it's all good. Let's see, impure, impure, impure. It's got to be these. We're going for them. F it. Freedom. Freedom it, chat. Freedom it. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. I didn't know that one was there. What? Usually there's like a whole speech. Speech. Oh, are they on the edge of that? That's probably where they're at now. Somewhere up there. Now, how do we climb up there? Good thing we have a jetpack. That's all I know. Still need better fuel for it. Need rocket fuel. Better than nothing what we have, but there's better fuel. Although I think that biofuel's better, right? I could make that. Limestone. So we can't. Oh. Just ran off the edge of the world there. Alright, where they at? Should be right in front of us, right? Right to our left. Oh, this is the ones okay, yeah, because it's the edge of the world. I remember this now. Okay. It won't let me. That's because I'm out of room. Put them in my inventory or in my cloud. Gosh. You can crouch walk up to the bees and kill them without the without the bees. I actually saw that on TikTok recently. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I'd actually not done it yet. Hold on, side quest enabled. Side quest enabled. Where are the bees? I need some bees, chat. Egg. Something sounded like it was getting murdered. What was that? I don't see any bees. There's a Goomba. There's a Goomba. Gotta love the Goombas. Well, hello there. Ow. 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 Oh, was that the bird making that sound? Why am I sipping coffee when I need to eat? How did I have explored this? How did I miss this? Huh. I have... hello. Quit hitting the wrong button. I have totally explored this out here. Interesting. Very interesting. It's okay. All right, back to the... I know there's material laying underground. It's fine. It's fine. Where am I even? It's here somewhere. Right here. All right. This is where we need to be. All right. Let's chip this one off. It's like day one Satisfactory all over again. It really is, too. You know what I don't have is any power shards. I don't have any of them on me. I might have put some in my cloud, though. No. Why would I think ahead like that? I have copper ore, though, chat. Or copper ingots. Don't worry. I do have that, just in case. You never know. Okay. I think we're gonna trim the shrubbery here. Because it bothers me when you have foundations and shrubbery growing through it. It kind of annoys me greatly. To be 100% honest. And then we can cover this whole area in a foundation, probably. Like, was there 3 here? 4? Something. All I know is this is about to be crazy. Crazy. I really should have power shards, though. Because I think with mines, I'm just going to turn them up, man. If it's something I'm going to use a lot of, like, you know, coal, iron, copper, all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to crank it up, dude. Why not? Why not just crank it up? You know? Some of the stuff I won't, but the common stuff. I mean, it's either that or just, you know, set up more mines, which that's fine too, but yeah. Oh, I don't want to chip the thingy doofer. That looks a whole lot better. There we go. Oh, stop chipping the thing. Alright, that looks like somebody was here that cared. It's like, why do I mow the highway in front of the farm? It's a mile away from our buildings. Because it's my little thing I can do to make the world a better place. And almost get run over in the process. But you know, it's fine. I didn't get run over, so it's okay. It was close, though. I kind of like that better. Just saying. That way, if there's any deviations in the ground, you won't notice it then. Any high spots. Like that high spot that's too high for it. Alright, apparently we should build from the high spot, huh? Oh, there's 4 here. Okay, there's 3 here and 1 over yonder. Okay. That's pretty great, honestly. This is a good spot. Now, the interesting thing is our track is literally right there. I'm just saying. It's right there. Why'd the factory burn down? The factory? Why did the factory burn down? Probably because Sean doesn't have any confidence in me. Factory did not burn down, for the record. Sean doesn't have any confidence in me, Mickey. That's why. Did not actually burn down, for the record. Yeah. Not much, Mickey. What's up with you? Oh, hey, Sean. Oh, hey, Sean. Besides, I don't know. Fair play, Sean. Fair play. I'm only giving. You're fine, Sean. Honestly, me burning a factory down would not be surprising. I feel like, would it? Right? I don't think that would be a surprise to anybody here. And if it is, it really shouldn't be. Because that's definitely something. That's definitely something I would do. Just throwing that out there. I would definitely burn down a factory. That'd be right up my alley, man. And then I would switch to firefighting sim and put the fire out. And then like switch to Rock Band and then play the song. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world. There's a name for it. I don't know what the name is. It's probably we didn't start the fire. Always burning since the world's been there. We didn't start the fire. No. No. Dude, Sean, we're burning the world down if they do. We are burning it down. Wait, why can't I? I'm out of space again. I gotta quit running out of space. It's a bunch of junk I don't want. We didn't start. Yeah, give me a second here, chat. We gotta make some miners. You gotta have these to make the big mines. So, yeah. Now the question is, how do I get from here to the How do I get from here down to the train track? I mean, man, if only. No, not me. The train, Trent. Like, how do I get the train up and down? You know. If only I knew a way, chat. I actually don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna use conveyor belts. TNT, it's dynamite. Definitely TNT, yeah. TNT. Definitely. Actually, what I should do is put up a tower thingy out here and see what else is in the neighborhood, so to speak, if you will. One of these guys. If I had power, I should put that up and then see what's here. I was like, maybe I build a bigger facility out here. I don't know how much other stuff is here. I might need a big facility. Use the cards. Yes. That's definitely the answer, Mickey. Absolutely. We didn't start the fire. Oh, I gotta wait for concrete to upload to the cloud. Is it actually? It is uploading to the cloud. I don't have any more concrete on me. I just want to square out my foundation, chat. Is that too much to ask? Trent's gonna say yes. I guarantee it. Yes, that is too much to ask. I know he's gonna say it. He may not now because I said I said it. But yeah, I know it's too much to ask. I know. Maybe I make a helix for conveyor belts. How about that, chat? Oh, see, there's limestone here. Like a limestone. Wait, that's rhinestone. My bad. I was way off. Oh, I was like, where are my tracks? Oh, there's actually, wait, I didn't realize there was footprints in this game. My tracks are like underneath me here. That's wild. All right, let's do a little scanning while we're waiting for some more concrete. Copper. How much copper's in the neighborhood? Oh, we got some good copper. We got two pure copper right over yonder. That's good. It's not far away. What about not really worried about limestone. Is that bad to say? I mean, coal's out here. Besides what I already have. No coal. Way over yonder. Oh, that's right. There's more coal north of where I have. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. All right. Never mind. You can see the lag. A helix for the little cars? Dude, that would be... I don't really want to scan for anything else out here, honestly. There ain't gonna be nothing. Yeah, there ain't nothing. Okay. So if anything would be copper, and it's like right over yonder. We can work on that later. Dude, I should totally do that though. Use I could use trucks. Honestly, I could probably just pull a train right up in here. Right? Is there enough here? There's not enough here. Dude, that cloud, my cloud is so slow right now. It's so slow. I need to work on that. But anyway. Could I literally just like pop a train right up here? Problem is I need a decent amount of room. Because these are going to be what? These are pure, plus I'm going to crank them up. So they're going to be about 4,000 a minute, right? That's a joke. I'm going to need... what? At least a... Oh, here's the copper, literally right here. Oh, that is so close. That hurts how close that is. Here's one of them. The other one should be right around the corner. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. The little cars. Bro, that would be nauseating. Can I make the little cars run on a train track, though? That would be funny. Make the little cars run on a train track. That would be great. I mean, if we're gonna do this, we might as well like account for this, right? I'm legitimately thinking about a train station sitting right here. Problem is there's just not enough room. I need 2 train stations. 2 trains! I need 2 train stations right here. And I just don't know that I have the width to be able to do that. And I definitely don't have the concrete to be able to do that. Let's reclaim some concrete here real fast just so we can do some measuring. Bro, you gotta go, dog. Off my foundation. Getting your muddy, grubby paw prints all over it. How dare you? How dare you? He's not a Goomba, but he might as well be. He's not a Goomba. It's like Arnold. It's not a Toomba. We could probably make that work, yeah. We can probably make this work, maybe. It's not a Goomba. Bro, I'm seeing helixes in our future, chat. I really am, and I was gonna try not to, like, build everything with helixes, but, like, shoot, why not, man? Why not build everything with helixes, right? Yeah, it's as tight as a tiger as we can get that one. Oh, bro, we got this. If we can just reclaim some more concrete real quick. We'll have this. I need to work on my cloud upload speed, chat.
Trenton Zach cheered X100. Hide Goomba John is near.
Hide Goomba John is near. If I had I need to get explosives too. Bro needs a mani-pedi, bro. Bro, go to the salon. Get your nails done. Get your toes done. Get your toes did. Okay, we don't need a ton of room in between these, but like if we... That's plenty right there, right? I mean... Bruh. That gives us, that's more than enough room out there. And then that would be plenty yes. Yes, queen. Yeah, I just said that. Gosh. Oh, gosh. Sad, I'm starting to lose it. I've already lost it. What else is new? Now, how many... Why does everything in this game need concrete? It's not everything, for the record. It's just what I want to build right now needs concrete. Now, how many? Let's see. What did I just click on? All right, one. I'm out of plastic, and I don't have that going to the cloud. Crap. Can we use the empty? Yes. 2. We're out of concrete. Crap. So that's 2. This could be 3. Oh, we can get 4 in here, right? I think. Oh, it's going to be on top of that mine, but that's okay. If we could get 4 in here, bro, that's 1 for each of these mines. We're out of everything now, chat. Here, actually, let's leapfrog it. Leapfrog. Oh, you can't leapfrog these? There we go. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. And then, oh, wait, this is like it's meant to be. 4. Bruh. That's great. The only thing I'd probably change is I'd center it in that foundation. Other than that, we can get 4 here. And then if we put 2 on the copper, and we're golden. Okay, so I need to go back down to my train. And let's see, we're going to have, it's going to be here. There's going to be a track. So how far out do we have to go to be able to helix? Or do we even helix? We should probably helix, right? When in doubt, we helix. Alright, first things first, though. I need to go to my train and get more material. Concrete. Plastic. I don't know what else. Definitely concrete. Definitely concrete. I'm gonna need it actually. I need to puke like the computers. I don't need those right now. Put them in my electronics. Why don't the tracks leave a shadow? Take one stack. Yeah, I don't know why I have those on me either. Yeah, lasers. Boy, watch out, the data center people might get me now. I mentioned AI. Don't come for me, Chad. I don't like it either. Just saying, not a fan. Concrete, right? Oh, plastic. Do I need plastic? I think I need a plastic. Yeah, I need a plastic for something. Oh yeah, I need them encapsulated beams as well. Our train has been hit aggressively. Actually, I got a ton of those on me. I don't need all them. Grab some regular beams just to have. And more concrete. There's never enough concrete. Oh, here. Grab plate. Okie dokie. Back to the jetpack. And try to get up here in like 2 birds. Oh. I didn't think we were going to make that one. Now, technically speaking, how many tracks do we want this to be? We need 2 at the top, although we can split them. Although if we have dedicated tracks, it could look cooler. That could look way cooler. And we're not going to be able to loop our tracks back. So we're going to come up, let's say, on that side, and we're going to have to go down over here somewhere. Bro, this is about to be wild. Yeah, we're going to have to go... We're going to have to go down, like, in here somewhere. And up on that other side. This is crazy. Okay. Or, I guess the other option here, would it just be better to drop the conveyor belts down and build a train facility down here? That's not as much fun though, right? The helix is just more fun. So helix it is. Yeah, helix it is. Alright, rotate that and then center that up. That's fine like that. Alright. We've been doing helixes everywhere else, so why not here too? That's kind of the way that I see it. Why not here too? Actually, if I wanted to, I could get the tracks back here. If I went around the mountain here, go out, go around this, and come right back in. And then I could just build 1 helix instead of having to build 2. That could look kind of sick too, huh? It gets me every time. Like, just because it's not there doesn't mean it's actually not there when you like build stuff, you know, but it gets me every time. Just for the record. Okay. I'm liking chat thoughts so far. I think it's good. 2, 3. I don't have enough motors. Crap, I didn't brag motors. Really need electric up here because then I could use my thing you do for so much easier to build with. The hover pack. I probably need to actually... Hold on, let's build our diving board between the two. We're going to call it the diving board for now. Alright, so the foundation between will be here. So we can build our helix off of that. That'll get us farther away from the wall. Obviously, there's nothing to hit on that side. I think that'll give us a lot of room. I don't think we're going to go all the way down with the helix. We're not going to quite be able to. We'll be pretty close, though. And then the real question is, which track are we going to attach to? Technically speaking, the ore facility or the ingot factory is attached to the top track. Although there is a possibility of it can also connect to the bottom track. It is kind of also connected to the bottom track. So it doesn't really matter which one we go for. You know, honestly, a 3-track helix could work. We go 2 up and 1 down. That way, no trains have to stop on the helix. We don't put any signals on the actual helix. So if a train is clear to go in the helix, it'll go all the way. That might actually work. So wait, if we're going to do that, it needs to be like here. And then like over a smidge. And a smidge. Although if that's the track between them, maybe we just do a 2 helix, because that's going to be over pretty far. That's going to be getting into that mountain. So we might want to go over a hole. That's fine. We can do that too. Problem is, sometimes with this, you just don't know until you click the button. Problem, what I'm looking at here is like from the center over to that, but really I don't know until I just do it. I can still use both inside tracks and then the outside as down. I could still do that even from where it's at, I think. Or yeah, I think we just need to click it. I should have maybe gone down with that just a hair more because of the angle of the track. Although it's not terrible, but if we went down like half a notch, it would look better. Which one is it? 7. Not 6, but 7. Although it is labeled at 6-7. Okay, so if we run it like that, and then maybe like that. Alright, I like that. And like this, so we hit H. I think we all know the drill by now. We gotta move it a whole bunch. down a bunch. Is that, oh man, it's okay. So it's gonna be a 2-track. Gonna be a 2-track, not a 3-track, because that's just too close. I don't like that. So we'll end up taking this off, and then that'll look better, which is fine. We can do 2. I still don't want anybody to stop going up the helix. I don't have, actually, no, that's not right, because I need more motors. We should be able to make that track work, though. Hopefully. Let's see. Take that off, put it here. Lock it in. Can we make that work? Yes. Kind of aggressive, but that'll work. Okay. We're still not going to put any signals on the helix. I don't want anybody to stop. Although they will be empty trains. So it might not quite be, that's not all what I wanted to do. It might not quite be as bad as it could be. But that's alright. I really should put this blueprint in the maker and make it a 2-track blueprint instead of 3. That would probably be a good idea, because now, you know, with a 3, I got to go through and delete it. Delete the 1 all the time, but that's okay. It's fine. Okay, so it's definitely in the mountain there again, which is fine, because it's going away. So actually, are we going to be able to keep going down, or are we going to... Because that sticks out. This isn't going to work. Crap. That sticks out. Well, that's going to be so close. Or it's going to hit. One way to find out. And that's keep building. Because with the blueprint, not a big deal. Although actually, if it does hit, we can always just move the blueprint over and then build from there up as well. Not a big deal. Okay, so wait, that second track, oh, that's fine. It's totally fine. Oh god. Oh no. Don't fall off the blueprint, or off the thing. Alright. Look it. Thank you, Satisfactory. I love that they had to put that in their game. Like, hey, you've been playing for a while there, bud. You should maybe shut her down for a while, you know. Take a break, let your air conditioning catch up. That's really what it should say. You should probably let your air conditioning catch up, sir. Just say it. Of course, we hit this on a slope, too. I don't really want to go anymore. Let's see, if I go, then I'll be facing that direction. I'm thinking like one more arm, but then I'm going to be too low, right? Maybe I do one arm, but not any lower. Face that direction, then put a roundabout in. Because that's going to be too low. I'm thinking a roundabout on that tower over there, though. This tower right here. Oh, there's the bees. I forgot to crouch. couldn't crouch, I should say, because I was flying. Yeah, if we put a roundabout here, go off this way. I don't know if there's enough room for that. I don't know how I feel about that right now. Okay. Why is that not like... I guess that is it. Let's see, I think we need... That's not going to work, because I need like 3. Then that would actually be like... I don't think that's going to work very well, actually, if it's not enough room. Not enough room. Oh, that's not what I wanted to delete. Nope. That was the wrong thing. Okay, so the track going, if we're right-hand traffic here, slip off here, go over there, that's easy. Done. No big deal. It's the track coming back, which would be, again, maintaining right-hand traffic. Will we be high enough to clear this and then just make a ramp on the other side? I guess we could just jump out before we get that low if we wanted to. So it would be this track here. Go out. I don't think that's high enough, is it? It's pretty close, actually. Ooh, by the time you put the track on top of there, that would work. It's gonna work. Oh, actually, can I rotate? No, I don't want to rotate it because then I lose my height. Okay. Just have to make an awkward over 90-degree turn here, which I don't really care to do with train track, to be honest. I really don't like doing that. I think like that. Yeah, something like it. I did that height just work out like so nice. That's pretty clean. Okay. We can fudge that little bit of with a little bit of elevation. I'm not worried about that. It's like 1 meter. Yeah, we can hide that somewhere in there. Not worried about that. Actually, I should bring that back because more height would be a little bit higher back here. Wouldn't hurt nothing. I can hide that back here in this like stretch. Just that little bit of elevation change, not gonna matter. Well, that really dives. Dive, root for dive. The farther out we stretch it, the less you'll notice that it's going uphill. Alright, perfect. And then we're on the flat. That track's on the flat. This is good. This is good. Although that's straight. That's fine. Okay. That is just going to clear, but that's good. We got an extra meter. by bumping that up just a hair. So that'll be good. And we could have connected to the bottom track, but I think this is fine. This will be just fine. So we'll probably do the same thing. Do the same thing with this track. We'll go here. We'll go here, and then this one. Up. Just because, why not? And somewhere here we're gonna have to make a turn, but I think I'm gonna do this one different. I'm actually gonna walk it back over here a little bit. We'll start from this side because I want this to be perfect. Perfect. What's that? All right. Need to split the difference here. Actually, over here, that's probably good there. Okay, and this should be basically... should have been the same height. It's pretty darn close. Actually, it is. Okay, yeah. Pretty close. It's not... Man, that's close. Wait, why can't I walk? That day and I got no legs. There we go. I ain't got no legs that day. Alright, so we'll connect there. So we want to go... try to make it even to the other side-ish. So about right here. That looks fine to me. Make it right. Alright, let's see if we can make this turn now. Make the big turn here. Oh, wait, where was that? Need to keep that back as far as possible. Something like that will work. Connect it. Nope. Now why does it let me connect that? The first track right there, but not this one. All right. Now we can delete all of our foundations. I think we got this. I think that's pretty good. I think we'll put some supports in it someday. And stuff like that. The only thing is I probably should have just had the helix up just a smidge, but that's okay. That's right. I can use the hoverback. You're right. Good call. Good call. Yeah, it's better for this. I mean, I get used to the jetpack, but it is actually a lot better for everything. Just being able to maintain the height that you want. So much nicer. Good call. Good call. Well, it actually makes building a helix way faster, honestly. Instead of having to like constantly go up with the jetpack and stuff. Way better. Plus, I think practice with the helix has made this a whole lot easier. Since I've built a few of these now. All right. I'm still a little what to do with the signals on this because I'm going to make this an up and down helix. Down's easy, obviously. It's the up part because there's not going to be enough room up here for, hopefully there's just only ever 2 trains up here and not anything more than that, right? There we go. I was like, I gotta hit that eventually, right? I gotta hit power eventually. I need to build... oh, not that. I just need motors. Yeah, I got enough of everything else. I just need some motors. Need some motors. He needs some milk. I need some dinner, chat. That's what I actually need. Where did I... I thought I put a bunch... Oh, I put them in this one. I don't need stators. I don't need screws. That's stuff I picked up. Alright. Let's go. Let's get this hooked up. We're probably not going to get this functional tonight, but I at least want this part to be. I'm going to have to signal a bunch too. I'm going to try to get signaling done before Friday, chat. Like the entire thing. The only thing we'll have to do signal-wise is when we add stuff. That is my goal between now and Friday. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, now I'm out of wire, of course. I'm like, oh, I got plenty of stuff. No. Of course not. Let's see. Well, if we're going to run, we're going to run one. Oh, no. 1, 2. So it would be like right here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I'll bring stuff up here too. I'm gonna turbo these up. So we'll work on that Friday. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So literally I'm thinking keep this super simple. Need to go out 3. That is 3. Go out 3 foundations. And literally... that's not right, though. Literally just loop around this. That with my not gonna want to hover back this. I'll probably want to walk this, but that's okay. When in doubt, keep it simple. We can do something fun with like supports under this coming like off the thing or something. That could be cool. That could look kind of neat, actually. And then literally just like so. And then it'll get here and then just turn right. And then go right back down the helix. I mean, keep it simple, right? And then notice I'm clipping the corners because the way I'm doing the track. Oh, that's going to be sick, actually. Yeah, we'll have to put some cool supports in there and stuff eventually. But chat, I think we're done for tonight, y'all. We built another helix. What else, you know, what else is new? We got a power plant that's running. Hopefully everything's fine. Seems all good. Seems good so far. Knocked on wood. Those of you watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.